All right. How does this sound, or I sound, or whatever? We're back. We're live. Back to a normal live stream kind of vibe for this summer. What is up, everybody? We are back with another live stream for a little bit. This is Resident Evil 4 Remake, which hasn't really been played on the channel for almost 2 years, which is kind of an insult, I think, to Resident Evil 4 Remake. But we are here now, and I thought it would be cool if we, just kind of did like a professional run from scratch, try to challenge myself a little bit. The last time I played this was for the speed run for Resident Evil Challenger, which was a lot of fun, but that was on standard, so it's a lot easier, when you're dealing with that. But I just want to say, thank you to everybody who, helped make Resurrection possible. We smashed the goal. We are at, our second stretch goal and counting, so you could still grab stuff on the links down below if you still want a Blu-ray or you still want anything else. But yeah, guys, Resurrection, our next Resident Evil fan film, will be filming the last 2 weeks of August. So it's definitely going to be a busy summer just in general. But I think now that we know that this is all going and it's in motion, yeah, it's going to be insane. So yeah, let me know how I sound. Let me know if there's any background noise or feedback. I think for some reason I'm getting some feedback from when I built this computer. I'm not on the PC right now, like playing the game. I'm on an Xbox because I already have professional unlocked. I actually have to run through standard on the PC to unlock professional, which is something I should have probably already have done. But we're streaming on the new PC, obviously. So, yeah. So from scratch means, so usually you could do New Game Plus. Here we're starting from zero, from nothing. King Shadow, what's up, brother? Aaron Hooper, good to see you. I know this is going to be a tough one. Lucius is doing this as well. He's on chapter 9. That's awesome. Our fellow members are in here, like Lucius and Gwen. Appreciate you guys. Raimi is in here too. Lou is in here. Yeah, this is just going to be a part 1. I'm not going to play through the whole thing today. I'm just going to start, get my bearings back. Joseph, what's up? Matthew, what's up? Review Archive, what's up? Joseph, what is up? Matthew Webster with the first donation, appreciate that. I'm not making cake or bread, but we're from scratch. So from the bottom, we're starting. And so can you give me some? I mean, yeah, you can give tips. I mean, I'm not, I'm not opposed to it. But do you stream on Twitch or just YouTube, man? I've thought about branching out and doing Twitch as well. I don't know if there's really a demand for it, but I mean, it's not like it would hurt. I would just have to use a different streaming software like Restream or whatever to simulcast to both. You know what I mean? Which it's not like that would be a horrible idea. It's just whether or not people really want to do that, on Twitch or not. Icy Hot Sam, what's up? Carlos is RE4 hype. Got a new screen. Your background seems brighter. Maybe it's my TV settings. Yeah, it might be a little bit brighter. It actually also might be the ring light as well. But which is the same. But yeah, we are on the new PC at this point, so we shouldn't have any problems. Mark says, good to see Resurrection reach his goal and a couple of stretch goals. Yeah, Mark, it's been awesome to see the support. And like I said, you could still grab perks even though the campaign is over. We're still allowing certain things to be grabbed. So if you missed out on anything and you want to grab some stuff, you still can. Ashley, best RE character ever. Gwen, I disagree, but I know you like Ashley. So it is downpouring out. Yeah, if I lose power or, anything like that, or there's a storm, there is a storm, it's definitely RE4 vibes outside. So as we got people in here, we got 55 people in here. Hit that like button. We got 24 likes, which is great, but we can get more. We got Tez in here. Call it the beginning. Yes, you did. So without further a rambling ado, let's get this thing rocking and rolling and moving here. Excited for R9. Hope the game gives us all the answers. I hope so. Don't break or smash anything at Salazar. Okay. Salazar and Professional. Salazar and Professional is fucking tough. That's for sure. R9 hype. Exactly. We are here. Is Leon a match for horror? I guess we'll find out right now. On professional mode. Such a dick. Alright. So there's no autosave. Parrying is limited to perfect parries, and all weapon modifications will be available at the start. But we're starting from nothing, so gotta love the crazy July Jersey weather. It always rains this last week of June into July. I swear to God, it's been raining this week in June for as long as I can remember. It's always, dicey. You never know what you're going to get. But what's up? Becca's in here. The whole section with Ashley has to turn the wheel is super fucking annoying on Pro. Yes, it is. Bryant's in here. Yeah, the passing of the torch. That's kind of what they've been saying. So, we'll see what happens. Salazar is no match for the golden egg. That's true. But 1,000 hours into RE4, that's awesome. I don't think I put in that many hours, but let's just say I've tried my best. My favorite room in RE4? Probably anywhere in the castle. All right, we've seen the cutscenes before. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be a perfect playthrough.
How far could you have gone?
And I'm not going to even promise I'm going to be any good. But we're going to try. Because like I said, it's the first time we've played RE4 on the channel in a couple of years. So, off the top of my head, save heavy grenades for Krauser, Final Form, and flash grenades for Giant Ganados with the £5 donation. Thank you, Joseph. Heavy grenades, yeah, are fucking essential on Professional. This is not on the new Super PC. I'm streaming this on my new PC, but we were playing this on a Series X still because I just have Professional unlocked on here. You can't start Professional without beating Standard, so I figured, damn it, let me just do it on the Xbox for this run. But we will be streaming more stuff on the actual PC up shortly, so... But everything that I've been editing and doing has been on the new PC. So. DJ Joker, what's up?
What was that? No fucking way.
Can we run past him? We can. I'll take it. I'll take it where I can get it. Alright, as you see, no merchant. What's up, Milfman? He says, I acknowledge the great RE content creator. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming in. Nemesis is in the house. Dave's in the house. Good to see everybody in here. Figured it would be a cool thing to play some RE4 Remake. It's been a long time, and there's no excuse, really. I did see the podcast. I did catch up with it. I was trying to make myself free for it. It was definitely a busy, just been a busy fucking month, man, to be honest with you. But maybe I'll join him on the next one. I think movement in RE9 will be as smooth in third person because we actually have, you know, they took the time to actually create it. They said it was like creating two different games. So as long as they actually stay true and gave it time, I don't see why it wouldn't be good. And I'm just missing all ammo here. Or wasting ammo, rather. Missing shots. Matt Clyburn, what's up? The road to RE9, yes. There will be some live streams coming up as well, you know, obviously in the summer. But also, yeah, there'll be some hype build up. There won't be a legacy series, but there will be some hype build up for RE4. Or for RE9, rather. Ah, come on. I thought I was able to squeeze past that. Well, that's not good. Thank you, Dr. Evil. The channel was pretty much always dedicated to RE from the start, Lucius. So, thank you, Matt Clyburn, for being a member for 24 months. They didn't know who you were, Anthony? Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah, we're going to be all in the RE4 hype mode for sure. If I was baking a cake, what kind? Probably chocolate. But yeah, 15 years on this channel dedicated to RE, so it's a long time. All right, Matt gifted a membership to RWK. Fuck yeah. 700 hours in The Last of Us Part 2? Holy shit. That's some dedication. Oh shit, I forgot this guy was in here. Wow. Out of my way. What's up, Priority 1? Good to see you guys coming in here. Alright, so we are chainsawing it out. It plays pretty good on the Series X, to be honest. How would you feel about OG characters never got any closure and just became background characters? That would be disappointing, Matt. Thank you for the $5, but I think that would be more of a bummer, honestly. Definitely plan on playing Outbreak 1 and 2. We want to do something pretty cool for that coming up, so I'll just have to plan some stuff ahead of time with some people. Alright, so the goal here is to kill as many people as possible, because that's what triggers the bell. I guess you can shoot the bell, but I've never been any good at it.
Here you go.
I like how he hit the chainsaw guy with the axe. That's funny. See if we can do this legit here. No bell needed. Oh, there he is. Very nice.
Sorry.
It's alright, I'll just hurt myself right there. Nice. We're getting clapped. Whoa. The best strategy, honestly, is just to stay... What's up, Eli? Is to stay up top. I don't know, actually. I've never tried to shoot it on pro. Gotta use these fucking standard... Fucker.
Oh, sorry. You gotta be kidding me.
There we go. Didn't kill the chainsaw guy, but I'll take it. Alright. Did you ever get an S+ professional? I don't think so. Honestly. Yeah, I don't believe so. I think I've gotten either an A or an S, but not an S+. We're not really going for anything in particular in this, but just kind of like getting back to it. Yeah, the passing of the torch thing, I guess we'll see how they do it, right? Ghost of Tsushima right now, so Stevie Mac, he's playing that game, runs high resolution mode on base PS5. Need to play on performance mode. I gotta play that. I gotta get around to that. Alright, so we're gonna... I got my cat behind me, so this is a little uncomfortable, but... The cat deserves the best seat in the house, I suppose. We are moving on from PS4 finally. For RE, yeah. For other games, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Parker doesn't get talked about enough. I think Revelations 1 and 2 are pretty underrated games, to be honest. Hell yeah, gotta rock the RPD outfit for Raccoon City. And, oh my god, I can actually sit back now. Oh my god. James! Hurting my back since day one. And that's the thing, right? It's like when a franchise goes on for so long, you wonder like what the hell are they going to continue to talk about, and who are they going to ignore, and you know all that shit. So just making sure we grab like literally everything. Rev 1 is peak, but Rev 2. Gwen doesn't like Rev 2. Really? I don't know. I like Rev 2. I mean, I know people don't like Moira. But I like Barry a lot, and obviously Rev, it's tough, because I always kind of go back on what I like better. I like both, and obviously Jill's my favorite character, so like, you know, a Jill game, yeah, that's going to be, you know. But I really like Claire and I really like Barry, so, you know. I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, no. And now that I have this PC, I actually might give it a shot on PC because I know it is on PC. And when will the PS5 become obsolete? I think they're planning on coming out with consoles in a couple years. I think 2027. And even then, I don't think like PS5 will be like obsolete, but it will be old. It turns 5 this November, if you really think about it, both these consoles. Sorry to sneeze. Worst case scenario, Rose's grace, Village's bad writing comes in. Well, I really hope that's not the case. I really hope the writing stays consistent. I think, you know, the RE9 devs were pretty reluctant to go back to Raccoon City because of the connections and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know. Then again, I love RE6, so who am I to say anything? Gwen, I just lost respect for you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. No, well, that's the thing. If anybody's new here, just know, like, you can come from any walk of life, any RE era, and we appreciate you all the same. We're not gatekeeping here. You can like what you like, you know, so just know that you're safe here. It ain't like some elitist fucking shit. I'm never going to overwrite this save. This is from the RE Challenger date. Never going to overwrite that, ever. Ever, ever, ever. So we're going to just make another one. That is a snapshot in time, my friends. And if you haven't checked out the RE Challenger 20th anniversary, you should, because it's fucking... It was the fucking best experience... One of the best experiences ever for me, on top of just one of the best streams I've ever been a part of. So, shout out to you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, games are going to be... yeah, they're going to be more graphical. I don't like samurai games, but Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, I got to play that, man. Hope everyone's doing well. They should do a hard reboot at some point, says Bane. That's an interesting take. Everyone here is chill. Rev 2 is better than Rev 1. Rev 2 feels like a main line and the story's better. I do like some of the writing in Rev 2 better. Barry will not be in RE9. He is old as fuck. Oh, shit. Probably dead. Oh, man. Thank you, Rami. Appreciate that. Are the RE games always set in present time? Usually they are. They're set usually like a year or two before they come out. But like in this case, they're jumping 30 years past, you know, 1998. So it's around 2028, I would imagine, give or take, depending on if it jumps around. Which, you know, it could. Thank you, Dragon Ball. Alex Wesker is technically not alive unless they change that. But Natalia was infected and went back home with Barry and all that. So I don't know. Golden Freak, what's going on?
No good.
There's a way to do this. Where's the perfect circle shirt, Anthony? I do have plenty of them, actually. I got my Madman shirt on today, but... Nice, Luke. Good to see you're excited for RE9. I don't want to waste too much ammo. I did this...
No good.
I've done this skip before, but...
Won't open.
Your dad likes RE4. Nice. Did you guys do a trip to England? Yes, we did. It was very, very, very nice. One of my favorite trips, for sure. What's your very perfect circle shirt that I own? Probably the Santa shirt that I was wearing in the last few videos. That's one of my favorites. I have my original Octopus shirt from back in the day. That's one of my favorites from like 2010, 2011 tour. And then I have the newest Octopus one that Izzy actually has tattooed on her arm, which I didn't even know. Yeah, that was... That's probably some of my favorite artwork is from either Alex Gray or the Perfect Circle stuff. MK1 I have not played. But yeah, the UK trip was just amazing. So I am happy to be back, obviously, to get back to the grind because, of course, while I was away, RE9 got announced. So, which was a good thing, too, because we were able to still cover it while we were out there. And I had John and Dustin helping me back home, and then me and Luke did a video, and then, Really? The door glitch has been patched out? That's crazy. I literally sworn I just did it, like, last month? Like, June last month? Like, recent? What the fuck? I must have completely missed that patch. Cheers, Brandon. Thank you. And they fixed a few others. Speed glitches people were using. Yeah, that would make sense. For some reason, they patch it after the fact. Oh, you can hit the lock from the window on the opposite side. Okay. Well, I'm going to be... So, guys, I just want to let you know that as soon as the Resident Evil 2 and 3 drop on PSN, I will be playing them. We just don't have a date yet. So, the July PlayStation Classics aren't Resident Evil. At least they haven't been announced Resident Evil. But they could easily say, oh, it's coming out this month. But once they drop, I will be streaming them day one, back to back to back. You're wicked hot. What is going on, man? Good to see you in here. Excited to watch you guys on Gaming After Dark tonight, which is at 9:30 or 9 Eastern. So I'll be off around then anyway. But you're wicked hot. Thank you, man. Thanks for being here. Aw, you fuck nut. It's alright. You're gonna hear a lot of cursing from Anthony. Fucking slow ass reload. Like, holy shit. Can't wait to upgrade my shit. Your Wicked House challenging Anthony to a duel when Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 comes out. That would be fun. I'm not great at Tony Hawk, but I'm actually excited to check them out. I actually didn't. What did I play? Was it a demo? The first one, the first remake. Cursing is half the fun. It's true. And there you go. Stevie Mac put the link to Noof Nukem's channel. Check those guys out. Noof, Perry, X-Man, Proto Foxy, You're Wicked Hot. They are live every Monday night. Always killing it. Appreciate you guys. Do you have a favorite game series outside of Resident Evil? Honestly, Siphon Filter. I love Gears of War. I really love Metal Gear Solid as well. I like Crash Bandicoot. I like Spyro. I'm gonna be, kicking things up on my third channel. Really trying to establish that. Thank you. Not the nuggies. Stevie Mac. The merchant comes in coming up, actually. So once our shit gets taken away, that's when he comes in. So it's actually not too far. I was so caught up in killing everybody, I didn't actually get the, I didn't use the gear where it needed to be. If Alex Wesker took over Natalia, wouldn't she just murder all of the Burtons in her sleep? I mean, it was hinted that her power was very strong, but again, have we seen a follow-up from Rev 2? Not really. The funds are ready for RE2. So, fun little thing for anybody that doesn't know, if you did own RE2 and 3 on the store on the PS3, same thing with Director's Cut, you do get them for free. They do honor your old purchase, so I won't have to buy them when they come out. What's up, Aaron, in the chat? Remember Aaron? I never played Deadly Premonition, no. But the reason why I thought it was interesting to, like, the PlayStation stuff at first wasn't like that, where, like, for some reason they put Director's Cut behind a fucking subscription paywall, and I was like, this is bullshit. And I did a video on it, and then miraculously it just got lifted, after fans were bitching. So I definitely think that Capcom might have not watched our video, but at least they acknowledged the fans saying, yo, come on, man, we just want to play this game. It shouldn't be behind a paywall. Dino Crisis was the same thing, where they put Dino Crisis behind a subscription, and it's like, dude, I just want to buy it. You know how much copies you would sell if you let people just buy the fucking thing? So, a lot of people want to see me play some more Sega Saturn horror, like Deep Fear and D and stuff like that as well, and I'm definitely down for that. Matthew Webster with the $5 says, why do you think Capcom makes so many cliffhangers they never see through? You know what it is, Matthew? I think it's just because they have different people writing and different people on the games. And it's never always consistent. Like, there's some people that have been around from Capcom that are still within the space that do different shit. But unfortunately, it just always changes. And so I don't think there's somebody that's, like, checking the continuity of stuff, And it shows because of the leftover stuff that we don't get explored. If Leon shows up, I think it will still be Nick Apostolides, honestly, for the game. I know they've been using Matthew Mercer as well for the older Leon, but I don't know. Again, that's another thing that's not consistent is the voice actor sometimes, you know. The iPad version of RE1. What won the poll? The Evil... Yeah, The Evil Within. So, anybody who's a member and Patreon supporter, if you voted on the next live stream, Survival Horror live stream, it was in fact... Wow, I fucking just run into a bear trap. It was in fact The Evil Within, and I do want to start it. No! Oh my god, that was a really badly placed dynamite. That's the thing with professional, man. The dynamite will literally fuck you up. They fucking launched that shit. When will I start it? Probably this month. And I'll be playing it on my PC, which, you know, the game's from 2014, so it's going to run okay on the PC, but... Whoa. The camera glitch out. Fuck off. Oh, there goes my knife. There goes my trusty knife. Yeah, the dynamite are speedrun killers. The fucking red mist area, which we're about to actually see coming up. Easy is basically normal. Yeah, I found that out because I don't think I played easy the first time. I think I played it on normal. I actually played it on PC both times on the channel. I played it on PC when it came out, and then I played it on PC. Well, I am going to be playing on PC for this next run, so.
That hurts, you know? Seemed like you really wanted to talk. How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke? You know, those things will kill you. Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh?
RE4 Remake is so good.
Sacrificial lamb.
The RE9 demo probably be in the fall,
Took my gear.
if I had to guess. Jesse making a rare appearance.
Condor one to roost. I've located baby eagle.
You're just up here because you smell the
Sounds
food,
like she's
huh?
being kept in some church.
Great. That's good news.
I heard it from this guy I met. Said his name is Luis Serra. There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
Wilco Condor
Well, at
one.
least we
I'll
did
see what
get
I can find.
Luis for longer. Chris would have a smoke. Stop, Jesse. Come on. What are you doing? Jesse, stop. Come on. Off. It's just being nosy. Andrew Lincoln. He is a good actor. Yeah, he loses the bomber jacket.
Ahí está. Muérete.
Huh.
Pero no te puedes esconder.
Now the merchant's about to appear. For the first time.
I'll be taking these back.
There he is.
Who's that?
It's the man that will save your ass. Andrew Lincoln could play Sadler. I don't know if that would work. There we go. Pest control. Over here, stranger. It's Leon's best friend. Homelander and Wesker, that would be. The boys. Bandit, what's up? Another member in the house. I wonder why they didn't send BSA to help. For this situation? I don't know, actually. Was it fully formed? I'd have to look at the timeline. Because I know they were in the whereabouts of forming it, but
Let's do some business then.
Maintain says you and John are some of the have been added to a very short list of YouTubers to meet one day. Love the channel. Other than YouTuber I want to meet is the Rad Brad. Well, thank you, man. We'd love to do some kind of meetup someday. That would be awesome.
Welcome. Good stuff.
Good stuff, stranger.
I've got something new for you. Give that the care it deserves, mate. Pleasure doing business with you.
Do you have anything for that specifically? It's $100 more if
Get
you
yourself welcome.
put red
I've
and
got
blue.
something new for you, man. A deal well struck.
I know I have.
Come back anytime.
I could just try the Sentinel 9. What do you guys think? Default or Sentinel 9? I'm thinking Sentinel 9. I am playing this on Xbox. Rev 1 was a year later, yeah. The explanation is the reason why there's no kids is because the infection of the parasites actually killed all the kids in the village. That was actually the explanation in the original game, and I'm assuming kind of bleeds into this one. I hope so too, Raimi. I really hope that 30 years of RE brings some more stuff other than just RE9, if you know what I mean. Do you remember if RE4 takes place in the winter of 04 or the fall of 04? I'm going to say fall, but I also could be wrong. I love a Rev 3D, man. I think that'd be great. Gwen, I mean, I don't think they would put out an RE1 remake on the 30th year, the same year that RE9 comes out. But they could announce one. It's not in, you know, it's not against the 30th anniversary thing, you know, so. Dude, a meet and play at a convention center with you and John and the LTRE family would be tits, says Priority. Yeah, it would be tits. And I think it just comes down to location, timing, you know, what's easy for everybody. Would it be on the East Coast? Would it be on the West Coast? Obviously, East Coast is where our home is, so it's easier for us. But yeah, never say never, you know?
Welcome.
They definitely do have a lot of stuff up their sleeve, but I do think that there is more than just one Resident Evil project in the wings, to be honest. Hello, James. Hello.
You have a ticket, do ya?
I do have tickets, but I'm not going to use them. We're going to try to do this as legit as we can. Hello, James. Hello. James is my streaming buddy. He's always here. He's such a core element. I need to get a James t-shirt made. Jesse and James t-shirt for the channel. That'd be cute. Hooligan, what's up? Alright, let's give the power of that.
This kind of work is about finesse.
Finesse.
Little bit goes a long way. You'll see. There you are. As don't get yourself killed now.
Code Veronica and RE5 remakes are coming. Yeah, I think they'll come eventually. I think RE5 remake has a higher chance of possibly getting the treatment, considering how the end of this game kind of leads into that. Let's also, actually, this is a good idea to save again. We're not trying to impress anybody. We're going to save a lot, but we are going to be careful. How many cats is too many cats? It's a good question. I don't know. Jesse and James have joined as player 2 and 3. We capped out at 3, but, you know, for some people, that's not enough. Gwen has 4, so you have 1 more than us, basically. I think the typewriter will return. It has to. I feel like if you're in Raccoon City and that shit doesn't return, that's a bold choice, my friend. The ticket here is to, like, let the dynamite do the work. but I don't know. Here we go. I saw dynamite be thrown, but it's being thrown over there currently. There we go. Little too late. There we go. Female version of Rookie Leon? Not necessarily. Currently stuck at the rail cart. There's a laser. It's tough, man. That is some tough shit right there. Bring back ink ribbons. I think they should, or at least bring it back. Cats and Ari equals amazing combo. Absolutely. I don't know what I would do without my cats. Ready to throw another dynamite? The faster we can get our health up is crucial. Give me all the loot. No ink ribbons make me go insane. Yeah, well, they could make it like this game where, like, you just save and there's no ink ribbons, but they could stick with that. Or they can make it really challenging like RE2, you know, Remake. Which I like that hardcore mode because of that challenge, you know? We gotta save those bad boys. They can hit you on ladders too, so you gotta be super fucking careful here. They can still announce a remake. If Sherry returned in RE9, I wouldn't completely be mad, but I just hope that isn't the only character that returns. Greedy, Anthony. Greedy, greedy, greedy to grab this ruby right here. Nice. That actually is pretty smooth. Pretty smooth, Ant. Pretty smooth. Now get the fuck out. Whew. Alright. That was intense. Nico says, awesome stream to start the month. Thank you. That was my idea. It was just to kind of start it up. Start up the month of the stream. Is this as hard as you thought so far? Honestly, yeah. You know, I've been playing RE4 a lot, actually, off camera, to practice for the speed runs. So I've been kind of like, you know, kind of expecting what to expect, you know. But yeah, this is really challenging. But I like that. I'm up for the challenge. Tells Grace to get down as he shoots a zombie. That would be cool. A little throwback to RE2, right? Low-key, I'm hoping a few Outbreak characters show up. That would be cool, too. Because it's like, the other characters are still canon. You know? Characters of RE only want increments so they can write the next great American novel. Yeah, off their crazy-ass, life-scarring appearances. How did you unlock the RPD outfit? I forget how to get it in this one. I honestly forget. It's been like a couple years. Maybe someone in the chat might know off the top of their head. I feel like the RE2 and 3 coming to PS makes it seem like there isn't any plans for the OG remasters. Well, hopefully they don't just do that and then just run away and say, yeah, that's it, you got it. And it's like, just put it on the other consoles, like Xbox and PlayStation, or I'm sorry, Xbox and Nintendo and shit. Like, why? You know? Is it unlocked through Mercs? I'm not sure, actually. Mercenaries? Okay. So it is Mercenaries. When I play this on PC, I can actually play it with, like, you know, funny-ass mods and skins and shit, so I gotta work out how to do that. S+ with every character in Mercs? Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time, comrade. There we go. Better version of RC itself, the OG or the remake? Just because we explore more in RE3 OG, I'm going to go with the originals. Woo! Oh, that's horse shit. God fucking damn it. And guess what? I didn't save after the red mist part, so I'm going to have to do that again. That's annoying. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I got to do it again. Damn it! I did that so good, too. That's the first death. It's alright, we're not too far back, so. Most shy RE character to date? That... The shyest character? I don't know. Moira comes to mind, but she comes out of her shell a little bit more as the games go on. He takes a chainsaw to the groin. Yeah, basically. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Well, that's death number 2. Oh. Man, they fucking launched that shit in the window. Honestly, that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. What's up, Quentin? I don't think that's going to happen, Gwen. I think Grace is the main character. I think Leon will just show up later.
The hell am I?
I think there'll be some underground remnants left. At the airport coming back from Mexico, but got some free time to check out the stream. Nice, man. Hope you had a great trip, man. We'll definitely be talking because we're gonna do some RE9 era logos coming up. I don't know how long RE9 will be, but hopefully just as long as RE4 Remake. I think that's a good length, to be honest. Let's see if we could do this correctly again. I've never seen that dynamite thrown in the fucking window. I just gotta keep them off the fucking window. Yeah, explore that, like, the already destroyed nest, right? But what's left of it, you know? So that's the question. There we go. See, that's more like it. Ah, shit! Alright, no, that's out. Okay. Get fucked. The longest game they've made? Really? They said that? Might have missed that. Jump down. There you go. Gotta grab the free shit, you know? Gotta grab the free shit. Ah, you fucker. You can't really do anything when you're behind me like that. We got 88 people in here, 62 likes. Let's get those likes up a little bit. So much fucking dynamite, guys. Holy shit. Oh, no! Oh, God damn it. That's why this is a speedrun killer. This section right here. I literally break a barrel and there's dynamite underneath it because he fucking threw it, dude. Oh, my God. Wow. Not every RE has to scare a new audience. That's true. That's number 3. Dave said, GG. Let's go. Let's go. You want to fucking die today? Apparently not, because you also have a parasite now. Jeez. Yeah, this specific part is a bitch with dynamite. Honestly, every other section with dynamite isn't as hard. I mean, the section on the islands is difficult as well, but... Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Parries have been on point. I said, yeah, man. And it's perfect parries only in professional. So if you fuck up, it's game over. Well, not game over, but you're gonna get fucking ganked. But for Krauser, that shit has to be on point, basically. That's one dynamite fuck down. See, sometimes you can take out more of the dynamite guys early if they drop down. Sometimes they stay up top, and then you could technically pick them off, but... Get the small key if we can. More dynamite being thrown. Yeah, Krauser is a bitch even on easy, depending on what you have, but he's not too bad on easy or normal. Punisher handgun. Yeah, I like the Sentinel. I could do the laser pointer on this. Yeah, COD 4 veteran grenade spam. Yeah, honestly, it's just as bad. Well, dynamite did that trick for me. Because you know what it is? It's that fuck on top of the cabin. Look how far he throws it. Ah, you fucker. Is that another fucking one behind me? It probably is. Look at that. Look how much... Come on, come on. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. That's bullshit. But it's my fault. I fucked that up. Alright. Somehow, some fucking way, we did it. Again. No gun compares to the Red 9. I love the Red 9. I like it in this one, but I just love it in the original better. I don't know what it is. Yeah, we may never know what happens to shove it. Damn, I have something in my eye. It's probably all that dynamite. Alright, let's save again so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, right. Leon needs some more of the hair physics they got for RE9. Yeah, splash damage is nasty work. Yeah, I know, Brian. There is a lot, like, that's the thing. If Alyssa survived Outbreak, then it comes down to, like, you know, what's canon and which of those Outbreak characters are still alive, so. Just be RE4 Remake on normal. He was the hardest boss. Yeah, man. It could be like that.
Damn it.
I can also go back and repair my knife. Because the one thing that fucked me over is I didn't have a knife to parry the chainsaw guy. Yeah, parry does feel great in this game, especially when you get perfect parries. Laser aiming, that's why my buddy doesn't like the Red 9 in Remake. Yeah, I know that was a game changer for some people. It didn't make me, like, hate the game like some other people were like, fuck, why did they take a laser for everything? But... Okay. So let's repair our knife real quick.
Welcome. I got something new for you. Easy work.
Yeah, man. Like, all those characters, it's just like, what happened to them, you know? And who survived? And what will be left of them?
Don't get yourself killed now.
I also don't have to kill him. Fucker. Oh, fuck off. Little bitch. Give me the emerald. Give me it. Leon would listen to the Beatles. Yeah, or the band he was listening to in RE2 Remake, whoever did that song. Oh, he's taking a shit. And Leon killed you. It's the last thing you see before you die. Well, technically, the last over-the-shoulder RE game after RE6 in the main line was Revelations 2. Oh yeah, the Barbie girl, fucking RE4 parody. I love those videos. Days of Our Lives. Huh? I'm a Barbie girl. Give me the chicken egg. Nothing wrong with the Beatles. That's true. Should not drink and bake. And the big cheese comes in. You have more ammo than I thought you would. Yeah, I'm trying my best. What's up, Sarsky? He says, Days of Our Lives, Resident Evil is goated. I remember the series, Shadow League, and all the OGs. Oh, yeah. It's the old renditions of YouTube. It's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Did you like any of the light gun RE games? You mean like Dark Side Chronicles, Umbrella Chronicles? They're fun. I was thinking about playing them on the channel this summer. Dark Side Chronicles, really enjoyed it. I know it's a divisive game. I don't know if it's that divisive. I mean, it's just not for everybody. But like, I think I like Umbrella a little bit more than Dark Side. But I think some of the shit you have to unlock is just fucking impossible. Dark Side Chronicles mentioned. I do like both though. You know, and I have my Zapper, so I could easily play them on the Wii, which I did do the RE4 Wii playthrough that you guys saw. 1 second. Flip on the telly, wrestle with Jimmy. All right, we're back. What would Jill and Claire's song be? I don't know. Oh, there's Mugen. Be nice, guys. Talking to my cats, chat room, not you guys. Weezer, yeah, that would be That would be Jill's song, Say It Ain't So. Jack Baker car fight? So that's in the beginning, right?
You too, huh?
Always have to save the dog. Even in speedruns. Because he helps your ass out big time. Don't wrestle with Jimmy. If you don't save the dog, he just doesn't help you with the El Gigante fight, which does make it harder. Chapter area RE4 to play. Probably the castle. All the chapters in the castle. Castle is always my favorite section of this game. Yeah, I know, it sucks seeing hurt dogs in games or movies. What is Jimmy doing? My Jimmy is up to no good right now. No, he doesn't want it. Of course, he was sitting behind me nice, and then he saw Mugen, and then... Headshot. But yeah, Neil, I love all the castle stuff. The castle stuff, the cabin stuff, the village stuff. It is all good. Yeah, they did trick people that you weren't going to save the dog. We knew, though. Ah, shit. She turned around at the worst time. Crystal yapping about his bloodline. Oh, God. The island is still the... yeah, I'm still not really a fan of the island in this game. Like, it is tough. Like, I love the regenerators, you know? And it is tough, but... yeah, the treasures in the trees and stuff, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with the dogs right now. We'll just go back this way. Leon, help! Having just finished RE4 for the first time today, I didn't really get hooked until the island. I'm in separate ways right now. Oh, nice. But yeah, oh, you beat it for the first time today. It is a really addicting game, though, man. I definitely recommend go back and get some extra stuff and play it. Because for me, that's how it was. Like, I, played it a bunch when it came out, like a fuck ton. Played it on the channel, played it off the air as well. Took a little break, and then got back into it recently, and it's just so fun. And it just shows you how good of a remake this actually is, I just love the design of the castle. I do like the cult enemies, the hooded enemies and stuff. I love the village, too, in this game. If I had to rank it, it'd be Castle, Village, Island. Kill everyone off, bring back Ashley and Luis. That'd be the biggest fucking plot twist. Unless Capcom wants to kill anyone off, yeah.
Got some new wares, stranger. You're in for a treat.
Wrestle with Jimmy. Wrestle with Jimmy. The whole song is just wrestle with Jimmy. You guys are going to have to deal with it.
Welcome. Got some rare things on
Kelly's like,
sale,
God damn it.
stranger. Thank you.
It's so
I
stupid.
knew come-
It really is, but I didn't make the meme. So, but like I did it without knowing it was a meme. And then our cat name is Jimmy. Was James, but also Jimmy. It works both ways. Okay. Let's see if we can. Okay. What if we did? Oh yeah, that makes it. Oh no. Okay, so you gotta do the multicolor. Yeah, multicolor is always the 4-color bonus is always the way. Wrestle with Jimmy Chan. Matthew Webster with the $5 says, which formula style change do you think had a bigger impact? RE, RE4, or RE7? It's a good question. Honestly, just because of the impact in gaming, like overall impact in gaming, RE4 100%. Where RE7, you know, you could argue it saved it, it brought it back, right? But then with RE4, you just got Weezered, yeah, basically. It's just the over-the-shoulder third person for RE4, I think, transcended Resident Evil and gaming because everyone looked at that and copied it, basically. So I would say RE4. It's a good question, Matthew.
I'll buy
Very
it
good
at a
question.
high price.
I'll buy it at a high price. For me, the water room where Ashley has to turn the wheel was the most difficult. Dude, yeah. I dread that every single playthrough. I fucking hate that section.
Your valuables won't do you much.
I'm on my first RE4 remake run and have reached the Salazar fight with no ammo except 6 Magnum bullets. Going to have to go back an hour to conserve ammo. Yeah, you know what it is, Neil? That's why, and I got to do the same thing on this playthrough. Making multiple saves is good to go back to. 100%. 100%. I just want to see.
Welcome. Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might say good as new.
I feel like the recipe for
All
flash
my
grenades is
wares are
good.
inked. Well then, happy cooking.
Another case is good.
A bit more space never hurt anyone. Perfect size for you, stranger. There you are, as you wished. This kind of work is about finesse. stranger.
Finesse.
Little bit goes a long way. You'll see. We're starting to get an idea of your tank. Come back anytime.
Yeah, Aria probably has a static camera tag controls, though it was Alone in the Dark. Yeah, sure, yeah, Alone in the Dark did it first, but Ari took it and made it better, in my opinion. I was one of those people that quit Ari after quite a few years. When 4 came out, went back a few years and liked the game, but hated the controls. This remake is excellent. Yeah. Neil, save the golden egg that you get near Salazar's chair and throw it at him, and he falls down during the fight. A few magnum bullets after, and he's dead. Yeah, the golden egg is, like, key. Ari took a lot of inspiration for Alone in the Dark, and that's why I was kind of mad the Alone in the Dark remake reboot that recently came out that I actually liked. We streamed it on the channel here. It just didn't get enough recognition.
A church. I made it.
It would have been cool to see that come back, you know? Yeah, the key card part with the regenerator. Yeah, I fucking can't stand that shit. Are you talking about the Alone in the Dark PS1 game? I could play that on the channel. Maybe if it gets voted on. Or if I just kind of feel like streaming it, you know? Better boss fights, RE2 Remake or RE4? That's a good question.
Condor 1 to root.
I really do like the RE2 Remake fights, but I really like the RE4 ones. I think RE4 Remake. You haven't played it besides a demo? Man, Brian, you'd love this, man. It's right up your alley.
Lake. Let's hope for no more surprises.
It's tough. I do really like RE2 Remake's boss fights. Don't get me wrong. I just like how they redid Salazar and shit. Like that in and of itself put it over a little bit for me. Because the Salazar fight in the original RE4 is just like okay, you know? But he is a lot harder, and they definitely made him a challenge. I mean, for better or for worse, I'm going to feel that challenge on this mode, but... We got 101 people in here. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much. A lot of the chat's feeling RE4 over RE2 for the boss fights. If you could fix RE2B scenario and have RE3 Clock Tower, which would you pick? RE3 Clock Tower. That's another good question, Gwen. Yeah, but I would say RE3. I mean, I would want both, but RE3 Clock Tower, yes. 100 people and 80 likes. Yeah, man, get those likes up. Oh, did not get that. And didn't get that either. Okay. I fucked that up. What do you think of the content split with separate ways? I thought, whoa, whoa. Ward Productions. Are you the Ward Productions? Like... RE4 parody Days of Our Lives. Is that you in the chat? Dude, big fucking fan. If that is you, all I'm going to say is cheers, because thank you for being a part of myself growing up on YouTube. If that is you, we were just talking about you earlier, actually, before you were in here. Dude, sorry, I'm marking out right now, dude. You're the fucking man. Holy shit. I really hope that you're still doing good. I hope you're doing some kind of content in some way. And I just want to say thank you for being a part of my childhood and growing up. I don't want to make you feel old, but, you know, thank you, man. So to answer your question, what do we think of the content split with separate ways? I thought it was great, man. I liked how... they implemented U3 in there with Ada's story, because a lot of people were pissed that they didn't have, they didn't have, like, U3 in the game. They cut it out of Leon's story, and a lot of people were giving this game shit for that. And I was like, hey, man, Separate Ways is coming. I'm talking to the Ward Productions. This is the guy that did, if you guys don't know, the Days of Our Lives, the Resident Evil 4 original, the original RE4, the Aqua... the good old Barbie song and the RE4 shit. We were just talking about you, dude. I shit you not, we were. If you go back like 15, 20 minutes and you're in the chat, dude, that's fucking awesome. Cheers. But I will say that Separate Ways is one of my favorite it's one of my favorite DLCs. Right next to like Lost in Nightmares. It's like right there. So wow. Thank you. Always glad to hear my stuff is enjoyed. I'm working on stuff. That's good, man. That's good that you're still doing your thing. And I just want to thank you for all the laughs over the years, man. Like, me and my friends used to watch that shit all the fucking time. And, like, your productions reminded me, just remind me of a simpler time, and when things weren't so crazy and YouTube wasn't so crazy. So, yeah. Just want to let you know, man, you're loved everywhere. So... You want an RE game without stalker enemies, more in the style of RE1 remake, horror vibe with the free roam, plenty of some people don't like the stalker enemies. I think they are good as long as they are done right. Maybe I was summoned. I know, Ward, you probably were. Holy crap, dude, that's awesome. Well, now that you're in here, man, what do you like? How would you rank? Do you still go back and play the OG RE4 now that you have the remake, or do you think the remake surpasses it? Like, what is your take on it, or do you still like both? Because I still like both. He said, yeah, man, better days for sure. I appreciate that. Well, man, I'm just showing some love, because the fact that... Isn't that crazy how the fucking world works? You just say shit, and sometimes the fucking man himself comes in here. But yeah, well, I was curious, Ward. What's your take on that? Like, I'm sure you played the remake, you must love it, but do you see this as like, the definitive version of RE4, or is it hard to go back to RE4 OG because it's just like the limitation on like what you can do? I guess that's a good question for the chat too, but this one's dedicated to the Ward here. All right, let's not die this time. We see Nemesis again with my virus. Oh, man. That's the question, right? Are they going to bring back some of the OG tyrants? I don't know. I prefer the random dogs, crows, frogs, hunters, and straight. Yeah, I mean, some people aren't too into the stalker enemies. Lord says, I like both RE4 and RE4 Remake. I think I still prefer the OG. Granted, it's obviously near and dear to me for obvious reasons, but RE4 Original just had such an impact on gaming in general. That's true, Ward. That's true. It's like it's never going to be like how impactful as the original was, in that regard. With just not only RE in general, but the fucking gaming industry, bro. It's so crazy. And, like, that's why it's like we didn't even know what we had when it came out, as far as how special that was going to be and what that was going to take, where that was going to take us. How could Mr. X still be alive? I don't know. I don't know if the virus is still chilling there in Raccoon City. I don't know how they're going to work that in, but RE4 Remake made a lot of changes that I didn't care for. Gameplay is amazing, though. Okay. Then we heard it from the man himself. So that's cool, though. I like hearing everybody's take on it, And that's what I always tell people, man. Like, some people are like, hey, I really wish that they did it like the original. This is like, kind of ruining the original. Some people say that within the community, and it's like, not ruining the original, but like, it's almost like they seem like they act like as if they could never go back and play the originals. And it's like, they're always there on the shelf to play, and I think that's why it offers different things for different people. But I was going back and playing a lot of OG RE4 this year, and I really, really enjoyed it still to this day. I was just playing it on the Wii the other month. I think it was like I think it was in May. I think I did that playthrough, or early June. Oh fuck! Forgot about the tripwire. Son of a bitch. Riot and Respect with the $4.99 super chat says, love OG4 and the vibe in its own, but they literally did the best job they could have with the remake, says Riot and Respect. Riot and Respect, what is up, brother? Good to see you. Longtime supporter. And, yo, Brandon, guess who the fuck is in the chat right now? I'm sorry, I'm going to keep blowing the Ward spot. The Ward production is in here, Brandon. The fucking OG RE4 Days of Our Lives parody videos. This guy is just in the chat right now. That's fucking awesome, man. Straight up legend in the YouTube community as far as I'm concerned. So sorry if I'm just like fanboying out right now. But yeah, that's just really cool, man. And really cool to hear your take on RE4 right now and how you feel about it. The cheese in it that comes with it. Yeah, the cheese is always there. I really... yeah, exactly. I've been around here and there, currently working on a sort of revival. Okay. Okay, Ward, I'm here for it. I'm here for some revival of your content. Have a good one, everyone. I'm out jiu-jitsu, but promotion from my daughter. Happy killing, and try not to get blown up too much. Thank you, Hooligan. You take care. Caesar, what's going on? And thank you for congratulating me on the Resurrection campaign. Yes, we are funded. We are doing another Resident Evil fan film following up Keeper's Diary. And I can't be more excited. It's going to be really fucking cool. All is well, Riot. Thank you so much for coming in, man. Oh, good. I appreciate the praise. Always nice to know my content resonates. It does, man. Like I said, it just takes us back to a simpler time on YouTube and back when you actually had full customization and things weren't censored and all that stuff. You went to a wrestling event earlier this year. That's cool, man. You better pray that Chris marry Jill. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I know people are huge, Jill and Chris stans. I get it. Gonna play Separate Ways. Dope to be here for the first time. See you guys later. Zach, enjoy, man. Separate Ways is a great DLC. So sucks what happened to the Dead Space franchise. I agree. I mean, I love the remake, but I just wish that they saw that as enough of a success to keep making Dead Space. But, of course, there's always got to be some bullshit that EA throws in. So the only canon couple in RE is Mia and Ethan. Honestly, that's kind of true. That is kind of true.
So that's a request done and dusted, eh? Good
Done and
stuff.
dusted.
A job well done deserves payment in kind. Got a selection of good, thank you. I knew you were a go-getter.
Who's given RE more momentum, 7 and 8 or the remakes? That's a good question. It's hard because I feel like they both have played a certain weight in bringing them back. But, I don't know. I would say the remakes, but I think 7 and 8 brought in a lot of casual people to check out the remakes. So it's hard. I'll cheat and say both. We need more for the fucking laser sight. I do want the laser sight.
Oh, my back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
Currently trying to get the final achievement on Separate Ways, where you have to beat the game with handgun and knife. Oh, okay. That is a tough one, but it's doable. Outside of RE, Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 1 remake, man, what a revival for Silent Hill. Right, I am so excited. I'm going to be playing Silent Hill F this September when it comes out. And then, of course, in a couple of years when Silent Hill 1 remake comes out, I am ready. We will see Nemesis again by a new upgrade. That would be interesting. Jay's private stash is imagine if Ada and Leon had a baby. Well, she'd have to stop running from Leon first to make that happen.
You'll get some bang for your buck, I guarantee it. ticket, do ya? See how that feels, mate. Fella like yourself shouldn't have got us. Don't get yourself killed now.
Haha. New generation of fans kind of saved Ari in a way. Yes, and you know, I think yes and no. I mean, I don't even know if I would say no to that. I mean, I can't really deny it that it really has. But also, I think that the OG fans came back when they saw that it was a little bit more scaled down, or if they didn't really like 7, they came back for the remake. So I think it kind of brought old and newer people in, you know, and yeah, it's a good thing to see. Jill's married to her job. She needs no stars. I mean, yeah, that's kind of how it is. RE7 was necessary step to modernize and revitalize the series. I'm kind of mixed on it myself. Ethan isn't the greatest protagonist. I agree. I think it did need to happen to take it back from the whole Michael Bay action shit that we got in RE6. It needed to get, like, scaled down a little bit. And the story needed to be streamlined a little bit. I think RE7 was intentionally a soft reboot. I still stand by that. I think they were trying to just simplify it. And if it was successful, tie in more characters. That's why Chris looks fucked up at the end. He looks like some fucking idiot. Comes in at the last second and saves Ethan. Shit like that. And then when they realized, oh, this is successful, then they made 8 a little bit more like connected to the other lore and shit. I think it was necessary, but I'm still mixed on it. I do like the Bakers. I'm not crazy about them. I'm not crazy about the Molded either. But, you know, I do think that it was necessary to bring it back a little bit, to scale it back a bit. Village was just very goofy. It was more action, but the story was just a lot more goofy. And I didn't really care for Miranda and the house leaders. Why is Wesker crashing out? I don't know. Wesker is fucking pissed in our chat room right now. Wesker is crashing out. Chris can't be a father. He gave a kid second smoke moments after birth. Never stop smoking the ciggies, that's for sure.
There you go.
Ah. Gwen love Village. Don't worry, we will be bringing back Village on the channel for sure. In fact, I probably, since I got the Platinum on PlayStation, I might go for it on Xbox. Yeah, Mother Miranda was too random to just add in there. I feel like I've enjoyed every Resident Evil except Rev 2. I don't know why. Well, you know. To each their own. And everyone likes their own style of RE. And again, that's why we're not someone to gatekeep in the chat or anything like that. We're just, you like what you like. Matthew says, unpopular opinion, but I never felt RE needed saving. It always was solid, but RE7 did bring it a fresh style, though I still wish that we got to see more Jake and Sherry. I mean, RE7 didn't necessarily need to exist. If we were in a universe where RE7 was a sequel to RE6, a true sequel to RE6, they would have just had to make it, you know, one scenario and not a million scenarios, you know? And try to make it work. I don't need you shooting fucking bows at me. Son of a bitch. Let's see. Hyper on RE7 was fun, and I had the best pre-launch marketing. It did have really good marketing, the demo and everything. Brandon says, me and Dave talked about this earlier. I loved Ethan, but like Dave said, the setting he was put in didn't feel right. It just didn't, you know, he just wasn't, not just a very good character for Resident Evil, honestly. Girl, how did Ethan know it was Mother Miranda? Yeah. I don't know. Plot twist, Wesker is a cat. That is a very big plot twist. Oh, shit. Greeks is playing, Pyrex is playing RE8 right now. Nice. We got Reverse 25th anniversary. Yeah, I hope we get something better for the 30th. Franro says, yeah, my favorite remake of all time. Nice, man. Thanks for coming here, Franro. Lord says, the problem is that Capcom wanted to expand the audience in a substantial way, which is why we saw the shift to action in several attempts at multiplayer games. They wanted to sell like Call of Duty. Yeah, and honestly, now it's Capcom's like second selling, like their highest selling IP right next to Monster Hunter. So they've done some things right and some things not so right, you know? I think RE6 was the identity crisis Resident Evil where it really wanted to compete with Call of Duty and all this shit, which is why you had horror and action. So then when they went with 7, they went with straight up horror. Then when they went with Village, they went with action. And now with 9, we're apparently getting more horror again. So it always kind of swings back and forth and trying to cater to, you know, that niche of a niche audience, but also trying to branch out. It always has one foot in, one foot out in a way. At least I always find it's like that, you know? Meowbert Wesker, settle down. Yeah, Wesker, put your dick away. It's okay. Don't get too excited. We'll have to clap your ass. Not like that either. Clap isn't banned. Jesus, Rice.
This is what I'm talking about.
Best online RE was Outbreak 1 and 2. I agree. Especially now. Back in the day, not so much. Now, with the hack stuff, yeah. Albert Wesker, you probably fucking snorted some Drano or something, or drank Drano and snorted some angel dust or something, because I don't know what you're saying. When it comes to RE action, Mr. Matthew Webster, I've always had to increase. It had always been increased after each game. 2 had more than 1. 3 had more than 2. So on the action element was always increasing. That is true. And the situations became more grand and grandiose, you know. They try to make chili dogs for an hour. That's a pretty long time. All right, it's time for... Wait. Is there a typewriter nearby? Because I was going to say we could save before Del Lago. Just in case I don't get him first time around, but... Alex Wesker being a roll after RE9. We could bring it back. Requiem reminds Dragon Ball of Evil Within 2. Chris becoming a werewolf in Village, and yet nothing happens to Chris in the game. I'm such a fool with Capcom RE posters. That was an odd choice, to be honest. That definitely misled a lot of people. The Ward says, my personal frustration with the series, they're just trying to make it appeal to everyone instead of the core RE audience. I get why, but it hurts the IP. Yeah, no, it's a very interesting take on it, you know, because I think it's more common now with some, you know, the modern games kind of giving some fans, like, because I did not like Village at all, really. Where a lot of people in this chat probably really like Village, and that's fine, but I just didn't appreciate what they did with the lore, what they did with the story, what they did with Chris. So I really want 9 to be hopefully a lot better than 7 and 8. So are you interested in 9, Ward, or you're gonna sit this one out? Chris got Riz, but I mean, Chris does, but Jesus. Reavers got hated because the lack of support. They just, it came out a year and a half later than when it was supposed to, and the lack of support was just barely there. Where was more RE maps? Where was more RE characters? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Leezer. Always the pets always be distracting. All right, Del Lago. Ethan whimpering into the headset. Yeah. I don't think the end of RE Village will have anything to do with RE9. Another problem with the consistency in the storytelling. Or the inconsistency in the storytelling. Ward said he's interested in RE9. Probably pick it up. I need to see a bit more first. It has promise, but I have concerns. Yeah, no, that's fair. Especially if you're not too into the, you know, current RE stuff as much. Oh, thank you, Alex. I appreciate that you enjoyed those old Resident Evil podcasts back in 2021 and such. Get you through the day. Well, that's why we do the content. That's why I do the videos and, you know, whatever helps you guys. So, thank you. Thank you for being awesome. He does take a lot of fucking harpoons on Professional. Whew. Yeah, if they retcon 7 and 8, it would not be a loss at all. I agree. I'm excited for RE5 Remake at some point. I agree. Where'd you go? Nice. First time around. Took no damage either. That's how you fucking do it, chat room. That's how you do it. I think Leon will be in RE9. I was hoping 9 would pretend 7 and 8 didn't exist. Honestly, Ward, that's probably what they're gonna do. Like, they probably just won't even mention it at all. I mean, I'm sure it won't be like retcon per se, but I doubt they're gonna talk about it at all. I don't think there's any room for the Winters story to be brought up there. Jill and Cher are the two protagonists that have antibodies and probably superpowers. Well, slowed aging, I would say. I don't know about superpowers, but yeah, maybe more strength. This is Professional, so. Horror games in the future where they go back in time and use younger versions of themselves. I would like that, Richard Stolls. I've always talked about that. That would be cool if they went back and did something like that. But it would have to be covering a certain outbreak or event that we didn't know about or hear about, you know? My name is Alice and my husband's a moron. Alright, now we gotta deal with the parasites. Yay! Yeah, I mean, whether or not they, you know, acknowledge the corrupt BSAA at the end of Village, that's another thing that, you know, unfortunately may never be seen again. Still don't know where Billy and Nikolai are. Some people think that the villain in RE9 could be Nikolai, or he could still be alive, or he didn't die in the city. I don't fucking know. There's so many theories going on for RE9, but this is the good and bad stuff about having a franchise that's 30 years old, and there's so many things that have been retconned or things that haven't been retconned or ignored. Because keep in mind, retcon is different than ignoring, right? So there's just some stuff that will just be ignored and almost like it's retconned, and then there's stuff that they may actually change. Which is why going back to the original Raccoon City, you run that risk of like stepping on toes of people that are, like myself, hardcore fans of the original games. Pyrex thinks it's Spencer. It could. Koshi Nakanishi, the director of 7 and 9, said that 9 is building off of what they did in 7, but I think that means mechanically. Though he could mean it literally. That's true. But it's interesting if, like, you know, Nakanishi wants to, you know, obviously you have Grace Ashcroft, and she's connected with Alyssa from Outbreak, so I wonder if they took that route instead of just going with another new character, how that kind of trickles down to connecting to our old characters. You know what I mean? So, Carlos says it's Ethan. Ethan's just back from the dead killing people. Who's your favorite villain in RE? Mine is Wesker. I would say, like, human villain, I would say Wesker, or somewhat human. BOW is Nemesis from RE3, 1999. RE3, OG. That's my favorite RE of all time. So...
for you.
I don't think he could survive, but some people are just saying that it could be him, or if he ejected something to keep himself alive. I probably should have just waited. My thoughts exactly. Mother Miranda wants the cheese spread Ethan's cheeks. Jesus. The connections in Blue Umbrella, BSA, BOWs are in Raccoon City, Hidden Nest. Yeah, I mean, look, I want more stuff rather than, you know, stuff to be ignored. Gonzu, what's up, man? What the fuck? Have to be going. Take care. All good hanging out. Have me on your podcast sometime, and we'll nerd out of RE old. Ward, let's fucking do it, man. Definitely, definitely hit me up if you're on Discord at all. Definitely join the Discord and DM me, or just stick around, man, and we'll get each other's contact info. We'd love to have you on the show, man. Thank you so much for coming in here. Thanks for shooting the shit. Definitely can't wait to chat it up with you and nerd out on RE. So. Virus is making them like X-Men characters? Well, who knows? That's why I think as they get older, we're going to see how some of these viruses affect people. A lot of people are betting that the creature is Alyssa. All right, me Albert Wesker.
Some kind of shrine.
You gotta stop sniffing glue. Me Albert Wesker, you gotta start sniffing glue, bro. I'm gonna give you a little timeout. So you stop saying just crazy shit in the chat. Whether or not you come back and you don't fucking kill me, I guess we'll see. He's just saying crazy shit. Like,
The lake.
oh shit. Yeah, I know. He's just like he's just going on and on about clapping cheeks and the Milky Ways and all this shit. I'm like, come on, man. I don't. The chat doesn't need to be clean, but goddamn, that's just like, you know. Go take care of something and come back. I don't know what to tell you. I am going to grab the golden egg, though, because, yeah, we got to do that. I have a theory, Gonzo with the 499 super chat. Sherry might show up because she has also infected, and maybe Jill. I think that's really good. That's a really good theory. I mean, I think Jill and Sherry, again, both have been infected, and we'll definitely see those effects, you know, if they come back in, you know, as far as, like, Jill not aging as much or some of the power that Sherry also has. But yeah, I do like that. I do think it's possible. I just think that just because what the director said, I think some people are taking the director's stuff too literally. Where, like, you know, Leon not being a match for horror and stuff like that. I just don't think it's for this type of horror. You know what I mean? Wesker leaves and now Leon's here. Leon's always here. It could be the same person. Who fucking knows, Gwen? Who knows? I didn't know Wesker was like that, but you know, you learn something new every day. The real-life Raccoon City is supposed to be a Midwestern town, so it could be Detroit, it could be Chicago. You know, it's never confirmed what it actually is. Do you think they'll tie in the BSA developing BOWs as shown at the end? I would like them to. I think all of us would want them to continue that story. It's just, again, it's always the whole thing of you know, no Ashley slander, not allowed. Yeah, that's the thing. It's never confirmed, but we can assume it's like, yeah, Michigan or Chicago. Ada's boyfriend John worked at Chicago branch. I'd be surprised if we got a cliffhanger ending in 9. I would like definitive, no cliffhanger. Yeah, they're just stopping by to say hi. Your thoughts on the upcoming horror game Ill? What's up, Rambo? You know, I've seen some screenshots of it. I haven't actually watched any trailers of it. Is it supposed to be really good? Is it like old school horror? What's going on with that? Yeah, this section is fucking fucked up for many reasons. This is how dangerous it is. Yeah, I've only seen screenshots of it, man. I've seen some people's videos about it, but I haven't actually like seen anything on it, on like a video.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Well, Boston isn't as like in the Midwest, but. Oh, fuck. It's too late. Whenever you can, check out the trailer. Looks like a better version of RE7 to me. Okay. I'll have to check that out. I am trying to stay up on, now that I have this new PC to play some of these games, I definitely want to stay up on it, you know. If y'all like cannibals, I got into Sons of the Forest. Can have up to 8 players in a lobby. Yes, shout out to Brandon for gifting that to me. That was very nice, and yeah, it's a fun game. It's different, you know, but I kind of like that survival, scavenging, trying to build up your base and shit like that. There's something kind of like addicting to that, you know. Oh, I was mentioning Tall Oaks RE6 seems like boss. Oh, for RE6, yeah. Great run of content this past week and current. Thank you, Mars. Appreciate that. Let's see. Trying to catch up on this. I feel like it's going to tie up the Winters Family 9 and do a reboot after. I feel like the Winter stuff is already tied up, though. I don't really think we need more. Milfan thinks I think RE9 will be used as a setup for something big for RE10. What will Capcom do for 10? I don't know. I mean, maybe more characters of our original cast would come back. You know? I'm not sure. Trying to just play this fucking as safe as possible. This is a parasite. Why wouldn't it be? I sent a super chat for a trailer reaction, but you can't do that right now. It's all good, man. I definitely would like to check it out. So I could just do that as a video, or is it coming out soon, or is it already out? Because if it's already out, I'd consider just playing it. Do you think they even attempt to remake 6 or stop after 5? I feel like if they attempted 6, it would be very hard to lock that in. It would be very hard to lock that in. You know? That is a good point, Gwen, but yeah, I I don't know. I mean, I guess it is the forest, right? But well, we gotta hit up the chicken. Trailer-wise, it'll make me more excited than RE9. Honestly, damn. Okay, that's a pretty firm statement, though. But yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out then. Sorry, fish. Guy voice Leon is in the game, I think. Interesting. Okay, Diamond Rattler, what's up? Thank you, man. It was kind of implied that she wanted to become an agent, but we never really saw her after the fact, so... I remember when I first saw the RE6 trailer, I thought Sherry was Ashley at first. Before they, like, said Sherry, or, like, we confirmed it was Sherry, I was like, That's Ashley. That has to be. And, you know, but nope. It was Sherry. So if you're on professional mode, always pick up this gold egg and just fucking save it, because it will make the Salazar fight a lot easier. Leon's going fishing. Is there a villain or a certain type of BOW you would like to see return in RE9? I would like to see some of the OGs, like the Hunters return, the Lickers return, the Zombies, stuff like that. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to some BOW of some kind, like a bigger BOW, like a Tyrant or something like that. How would they make it make sense? I don't know. Leon smells, that's why Ada's running away. Trust. Oh, man, poor Leon. He just wants his Asian waifu. I already said in Florida would be great, though. Leon would have nightmares because of gators. Yeah, the gators there would not be left untouched. Do you think RE9 would have Crimson Head types? I would love that, Matthew Webster. Thank you for the $2. I would love that. I think that'd be awesome to bring Crimson Heads back, because we didn't really get them back in the remakes at all. Unless, you know, they bring them back in a remake of 1, but Nikolai voicing... I'm sorry. Not Nikolai. Nicole is voicing Grace, since Capcom loves to I don't think she'll voice Grace. She did not sound like Nikki Tompkins. It didn't sound like her. And if they did, that would just be lame. Because it's like, come on, guys. You could have just got another female voice actress. I don't know. That's just my take on it, though. Maybe I'm more, like, just tough on, like, the voice acting side of things. But, like, I don't even care. Like, just get somebody else if it's a main role. You know? Obviously, another game set in Louisiana, but based in the swamps, and maybe an abandoned church or something. That would be awesome. But it would have to just make sense. Just showing some love, Ari for love. Thank you, Ryan Fain, for always supporting. You're the best, man. Mansion is possible in RE9. We don't know the events of RE1 yet. Could see Hunters there. Well, I don't think they would just let the mansion be there. But, you know, again, what lurks at the remnants of Raccoon City? We also didn't know that Raccoon City was still somewhat around, you know. I think RE5 Remake may already be in development. But that's just that's my guess. Alright, we got our shit. When I first played the game, I didn't know about the egg allergy Salazar had, and then I sold the egg to the merchant. Yeah, I feel like that happens to a lot of people first time around. Then you hear about it, you're like, wait, what? You could do that? An advanced zombie that has speech, it could be creepy, similar to Rachel in Revelations, who yelled, "It hurts." Yeah. Nosferatu as well was almost like speaking, basically. I would like maybe some flashback scenes. I wouldn't be against that. I know some people might because they think it might take them out of the story, but... I think they'll have new tyrants as well. I mean, Steve died, definitely. I don't know if they could do much with him. I've never played Death Stranding, I'll be honest, so it's something I have to play.
I've got some new welcome. Got some rare things on sale,
Detachable
stranger.
mines.
All my wares are in tip-top shape. I assure you, give that the care it deserves, mate. Thank you. Perfect. You're a real professional. Good stuff, stranger. Well then, what can I do you for? An interesting choice. I mean it in a good way, of course. Come. Back any time.
Got our laser sight. Leon hasn't made a guest character in Street Fighter. Yeah, interesting, right? They should have put some more RE characters in there.
Breaks over.
Playing professional on RE4 Remake as well, says Dalton. A lot of people are playing RE4 Remake today. Uh-oh, Gwen said chicken jockey. That's not good. That's not good, Gwen. Chris can't leave me alone. Please help me, says Leon. Something tells me you're the same fuck that was a horny Wesker earlier, so go fuck yourself, Leon. What's your favorite non-mainline RE game? I'm thinking of playing some Operation Raccoon City. That is a very fun game. You know, it's not the best RE game, but it's a very fun spin-off, so... But my favorite, honestly, that, you know, that's a great co-op one. I would say Outbreak, 1 and 2 online, though, not single player. I got to be very careful when I say that.
Why not treat yourself?
Should RE5 Remake have a merchant? I think so. It doesn't have to be the same merchant, but it could just be a merchant. I don't know, Leon. You're saying some sketchy shit in here, and I didn't see you before, so my hand is on the ban button. You're about to get banned. Nice one, Gwen. It's implied, Steve. It's a reason Claire doesn't want to start a relationship. I don't know about that. We know she definitely still feels a certain way about him because of, you know, what she says in Rev 2. Oh yeah, we're not quite ready to fight this yet. What's up, Fallen G? Hopefully the unlockables are still dope in RE9. There we go. This is where I need to go. I did see the show. That was very funny. I think they did a really good job.
Same mark from the church.
The red 99999. Running through the strangers bonus obstacles this run. Here and there. I'm not doing all the side quests. It probably would benefit me if I did, but head to the church. Red 9's the sexiest gun. It's up there. Gonzi with a $4.99 says, we don't realize how lucky we are to have R2 Remake N4. Can't wait for the classics on PS Plus. I can't wait as well, man. It is great to have the remakes, even though, again, some of that, you know, some people might prefer one over the other, but it's great to have an option for all of them. And yeah, I can't wait to play 2 and 3 back to back right here on the stream as soon as they go up the day it goes up. I just hope it doesn't go up a day that, like, I'm not around, which is probably going to happen. That's the common theme this summer. Anthony goes away, something gets announced. But we'll see what happens. Useless Opinion says reload animations were better in OG4. Huh. Interesting. Interesting.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye.
Mercenaries will come back. I hope it does. The upgraded shotgun and the OGR2 Chef's Kiss. Love the save theme. I actually thought I had my original shit on, but I guess I turned it off. Story of my life.
Whoa! God damn. You got worms too?
Ah, I got too greedy. Yeah. Yeah, listen, Anthony's normal MO. Too greedy. Oh, come on. He's got some type of worms, that's for sure. He's got the Las Plagas. Leon. Verified Remake won't disappoint? I hope not. Where's that dog when you need him? There he is. Doggo comes to the rescue. Grace take on this type of beast? I guess we'll find out, right? We'll see the scale of the enemy she's going to be up against. She's going to have to learn. She's going to have to learn eventually.
You wanna help? 'Cause I could use it.
Woo! I think co-op is one of the things that people think fondly back on with RE5 the most, for sure. Yeah. Bite his fucking ankle. Dog said, fuck you.
That's what I'm talking about. Good boy.
No Five Nights at Freddy. No, no, no. No FNAF. FNAF! Shit! I mean, I would like Leon to have a playable segment, you know? Or they could even have a DLC where it's like his on his way to the city and shit and fighting even more. Kind of like Not a Hero, but more story-driven. I'll take that over just like only having him show up for a little bit and that's it, you know? Gotta take what we can get, I guess. Oh my god, you don't like FNAF? I never played it, honestly. I always thought it was for kids. So, no offense. This was not, just kind of missed my generation. I was kind of more in like the Slender Man era, you know? No.
Come on.
Well, I don't even have a knife to slice his fucking parasite, so I don't know what to do now. If I fail this attempt, I'll just reload. And I failed it. So let me reload, and I'll see if I can get the durability on my knife up. The jump scares are allowed.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less. You have a ticket, do ya? Nice. Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll make it sing. Try that on for size. Will that be all then? Welcome. Thank you. You have this kind of work is about
Just to give the fucking knife some love. Because, yeah, you kind of need it here. Gren loves F. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I never gave it a fair chance. I just never really got into it. Like I said, it was kind of past my era, you know? When I was, like, getting already into, like, other horror games, like Amnesia and Slender Man and shit like that. Characters are killing monsters, while I don't like games like COD because characters are killing people, says Bryant. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got their own reasons why they like the franchises they like, you know? Alright, any kind of new horror game is all I play, not really interested in much else gaming-wise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's got different stuff. get grabbed, I'd rather use the... Because that takes up a lot. Just getting them off me. I think I put outside of horrors, DMC, and GTA, says Ryan. Yo, hockey fan, what's up, man?
You got worms too?
Another member in the chat. That would be cool, Matthew Webster. Since Alyssa did take the daylight cure for the virus, it's potential that she has something, you know, that the other characters don't have, so. Fuck off. God damn. This guy's a prick. Did I miss a chance to climb on his back? I don't know why that was so, like, weird. God damn! Wasn't a
Hey. It's that dog.
TMP is the best for this. Yeah, that's true. I probably should have got TMP. Motherfucker.
You wanna help? Because I could use it. That's what I'm talking about. Good boy.
He's moshing. At least I have enough for another. Ah, you fuck. Why is he caked up? He definitely is. Ah, son of a bitch. There we go. We got him. Barely.
God damn. It's almost a pancake. Okay. Let's get to that church.
hook, man. Yeah, this is their one chance to bring something like that back, but they did not. Dog needs to start biting again. All right. Oh, that's not bad.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Better to be pleasant. Welcome. Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's
Okay.
arch. Well. Don't get yourself killed now.
Again, we'll drop a save because that's all we have. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Leon sandwich to Leon pancake. Is no heals run part of the platinum? Yes, it is. But on assistant, you kind of regain health a little bit. Oh, look at him. He's like, my work is done. Yes. Bye-bye. I got everything, well, not entirely from the fish farm, but I thought I got the one that we needed for the side quest, but I guess I didn't. I didn't get the right fish. Do you think RE9 will have an upgrade system like RE4, just parts? I'm thinking it might just be parts, kind of going back to RE2.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Wow, I love that. Out of one hole and into another. Son of a fuck. Can't open fast enough, right?
Ashley Graham! I'm here to help.
Arnon had another cult. How long before we say enough of the plot? Yeah, I think that'd be a little too much if they went back to cult shit, you know? They could do weapons for RE9. I don't see why not. I mean, familiar shit, but... Plane delayed, and I got the honor of to be selected for a second review inspection. What the hell? Quentin, no. Well, I hope you're okay, man. I know that's annoying, but your plane's delayed. Is it because of rain? Are they hooking you up at least? Are they, like, taking care of you? This has been awesome, man. Well, thank you guys. You guys, we have had a consistent over 100 people in here, which that's how you know it's time for the RE9 hype, when we can have consistently 100 people in here and, you know, That's awesome. I love to see it. You say President Graham's daughter. That's for sure.
Ashley, you in there?
No idea why, but I get to stand up near the workers for however long, but got some internet reception again, so I can at least watch some LTRE again, says Quentin. Well, Quentin, definitely safe travels, man, and hopefully you get back. There's nothing like, you know, being away is fun, but when you want to get home, you want to get home, so hopefully you get home okay.
Ashley.
I'll let this play out. Get
Ashley,
another
Graham,
drink.
Are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. Easy with that. My name's Leon. I'm here in the president's quarters, and that went well. Hey, it's dangerous outside. You need to listen to me.
What is that? Over there?
Pursue them. The lost lambs are escaping.
Suspect, what's going on?
Deliver unto them salvation.
Like Avril Lavigne, Ashley. Went 2005 emo. She's going through a phase. It's not a phase, Mom. Grace looked identical to Ashley. Yeah, I mean, the blonde hair, they definitely like that as a theme. Not a theme, but a design choice. Okay.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Get the ladder.
Super ecstatic about Resurrections, says P-Walk. I know it had to be a tedious process for you and the road team putting everything together. Yeah, but, you know, it's worth it if we can make a product that is worth it for you guys. So, you know, I think the process of filmmaking can be tedious in many ways, but at the same time, it's very fulfilling when you're able to get things together, like a crew that is dedicated, that wants to do stuff. So, you know, I think, you know, everything, all the efforts of everybody wasn't a complete waste. And it kind of would have, I mean, it wouldn't have been a waste. You always learn stuff. If we failed, you would have at least learned what we could do and what we can't do. But as Andy said on our podcast, now we really don't know what the ceiling is for a Resident Evil fan film, because what's next? What's our next budget for the next thing? You know, it's almost like you don't want to get too overzealous and, you know, just think, oh, I could just do whatever. But yeah, it's like, what are we, what's going to be the next step after this? We'll see. But it's exciting. And again, it's all thanks to you guys. So if it wasn't for you guys, we would not have done Keeper's Diary, would have not have done Resurrection right now. So
Stay close.
finally unlocked the costume last week, started another run through hardcore, which is the only difficulty I have yet to fully complete. It is tough, man, but it's definitely fulfilling once you get it done. Yeah, she isn't as noisy as the OG Ashley. Her AI can still be annoying, so I will be cursing at her AI, I'm sure. But like this section right here is a little bit of a tough one. Yeah, his hair is like more orange reddish in the original too. That's true.
They're coming. Get behind me.
Oh God! What is wrong with these people?
They keep coming.
Fuck. God damn you.
Look away.
Oh, come on.
Sorry. Must have. Shit.
What? The problem is, once she holds you up, it's like a fucking... this shit.
This is gonna be bright.
Ashley, you better stick to my ass right now.
Way.
Come on, Ashley. Oh my god. Please, Ashley, for the love of fuck. I really didn't want to waste all my fucking flash grenades, but I mean, I can make some. Fuck it. You want me to waste all of my fucking ammo? I guess that's what you want.
One down. Ashley. Not bad.
Oh, of course, he's a fucking parasite. Oh my god. It's like you can't even run past him because she just keeps getting fucking grabbed, man. Fucking god, man. I got no ammo. Ashley, just fucking run. Ashley? Oh my fucking god, dude. Right here, this is the exact reason why I can't stand Ashley. And I'm dead anyway, and it didn't matter. So, there you go. We gotta just do that a lot better. Kind of prefer the RE4 remake of her and just taking a knee versus the health bar. I mean, I like that, but I just wish that when you told her to stay in one spot, she would stay in one spot. And instead, she just runs around and gets grabbed anyway. Best restart the chapter and go again. Use 2 flashbangs at the start of this area. What's up, Badams? Yeah, that's probably what I should do. I have this game on Steam, too. So do I. What's going on, Jack of Spades? Gotta go again. Have fun. Good luck, Quentin. Safe travels back home. Ashley always pisses me off in professional. Never fails. I swear to God.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited to see people are still donating. If you could still, anyone that's listening, if you haven't backed Resurrection, obviously we already hit the funding, but if you want to grab yourself a Blu-ray that has Resurrection and the Keeper's Diary on it, you can get that. There's still some signed perks that are available, so you could definitely get that. Badam says, fingers crossed we meet again next meetup. Hopefully, man. We shall see. You know, nothing's confirmed on my end yet, but I mean, I would definitely like that to happen. It was definitely fun hanging out with you guys and just shooting the shit with you guys. You know, I always feel like I never get enough time to chat with everybody because it just, those meetups go by so quickly. But yeah, it was very much one of the best meetups yet. So it was very cool to be there. So yeah, man.
dangerous. Stay close.
Homeless Survivor. But Ashley comparison in OG and Remake, I think it's good the dumpster's gone in the Remake. You have to actually defend Ashley, while in the OG you could just... Well, to be fair, there is sections where you can put Ashley in a locker, so they kind of haven't, you know, completely got rid of it, but... I know what you mean. No thanks, bro. Yeah, armor, Ashley. It's one thing we don't have.
They're coming. Get behind me.
Ashley? 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 Why? Why? Why aren't you moving? Oh my god. Ashley, please. Oh my fucking god, dude. You gotta be fucking joking. Ashley. She just stands there. Well, I just killed her. Oh my god. How many times will Ashley dick me over in professional? Let's start counting. That's twice. Shadows of Rose, it was just okay to a lackluster story. So it wasn't really a great addition. But that was my Ashley revenge. I guess I just had to throw a grenade at her. Gwen says, you monster. Gwen will never watch any of my streams again.
Get the ladder.
Me? Okay. What do we do? No way.
You might be the only Ashley defender. I think there'll be more in the chat, but... Cemetery scenes in Ari are actually solid. I do agree. And speaking French out here, yeah. If I can talk tonight.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness. You know, I definitely think they made her better. I think some mechanics work better in the OG as well. My favorite RE Collector's Edition and RE game. My favorite RE game is RE3 Nemesis original. Favorite Collector's Edition, as far as the recent ones, is probably... I really like the RE4 remake, Leon. But I also really like my Jill statue, so... I'm gonna have to go with Jill. I will be doing a playthrough of Requiem, absolutely.
Coming. Get behind me.
Oh god! What is wrong with these people?
You okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
Ashley, come on. Why does she get stunned, dude? It's like the flashbangs don't even work because she gets fucking stunned. Like, that is some horse shit. Get up. Oh, nice. Charlie's doing an event with Eric and Sean Roberts. Fuck yeah. That is awesome. I'm so happy he's doing conventions now. All right. That's
What do we do?
All right. Let's get
yeah, when you have a chaperone or NPC in the game, it just makes things so much harder. Case in point. Where did I get my Madman shirt? I bought this off of Paul Eller's table. So the Madman himself, he had these at his table, and I bought one. So he's a very, very dope guy. Very nice, very humble, very, very appreciative of the fans. And I told him I knew Dead Pit, which is a horror channel, and he was, he's like, oh man, Dead Pit, and he was talking about them and stuff. So. Ant just officially lost it there for a moment. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know what's happening. Just run it, no flash. That's what I might have to do. Because Ashley gets she gets stunned and, like, she just doesn't move.
Thanks.
Like I said, it's dangerous. Stay close.
Okay.
They're coming. Get behind me.
Oh God! What is wrong with these people?
Oh my god!
Present for you.
Oh, okay, so that just kills her. We killed her again. Fucking Ashley.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Get the ladder.
This is pro mode. My favorite RECG film is probably Degeneration.
Dude, there's no
What's up,
way out.
Kular? Brace pieces. Damn it, Ashley. I'm gonna try this again. Again.
Thanks.
Like I said, it's dangerous. Stay close.
Okay.
Stay close.
Okay.
They're coming! Get behind me!
Oh god! What is wrong with these people?
¡Ahí va eso! I have something I think you'll like. Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for? Good luck to you, Come back anytime.
Hey, can we take a break?
Sorry, we need to keep moving.
Got it.
Hunnigan was right about the weather.
Leon! Hey, can we take a break?
Sorry, we need to keep moving.
Got it.
Hunnigan was right about the weather. You're serious. There you go. You okay?
Yeah. Give me a warning next time?
Oh shit, mic is muted. Take care, Ryan Fain. I don't know when I muted my mic. John is not in the chat. Locked in, locked in. I like that. I don't know when I muted it. Maybe I sneezed or something and muted it. Take care, Ryan Fain. You have a good one. See, the problem is this fucking cabin bit, man. Honestly, I might just reload because we have this cabin bit, and I don't think I'm prepared. I hope R9 delivers as well. It might have some guns, Silent Hill F. I'm not sure.
What can I interest you in? You have a ticket, do ya? Nice. Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll thank you.
Oh, man.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right. All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you. A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend. There you are. As come back anytime.
Ah, fucking hell. Why did I just do that? Alright. I feel like it might come out in 2027. I feel like Silent Hill 1 Remake. You think Leon has watched Mean Girls before? Probably. It's his favorite movie.
Welcome. Wilden, what can I do you for? Thank you. Let us know when you've made some room. We're starting to get an idea of comeback anytime.
Hey, can we take a break?
Sorry, we need to keep moving.
That would be cool, Matthew Webster. I would like that kind of full circle moment in a way.
Hunnigan was right about the weather.
We can go this way instead. Of course, they got people down here. Cow is back.
Come on. Hang on.
That would be awesome to see Chill just come back.
Good work.
It's like number 3 killing Ashley. Holy shit. Leon likes chick flicks. Yeah, I mean, I think they should still destroy Spencer Mansion. I mean, obviously it depends on how you go about the ending and if they still make it different endings or one ending, you know, but...
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger?
10-star run.
Might save you
Nice, Austin. Good shit. Sounds like fun. That's definitely not easy. I love Silent Hill, but I'm definitely not as skillful in it, so...
You have a ticket. See how that feels, mate. Fellow like yourself should notice the difference. Thank you. A deal well struck. Stocking up will come back. Anytime.
Hey, can we take a break?
Sorry, we need to keep moving.
Got it.
We gotta do this annoying-ass cabin section.
Hunnigan was right about the weather.
$75 with Fatal Frame 1 through 3. Sounds about right price-wise. Mansion should stay dead. Yeah, I mean, I you know, I get the idea, though. Come on, Ashley. Come on, come on, come on. Wow, that was smooth as fuck. If only you could do that back by the church.
Seriously, this can't be happening.
All right, so let's do this. Ashley. Oh my god. The fuck off. Thankfully, we just saved, so I could just reload that and try it better. Yeah, man, it was just nice to get some refreshing news, that's for sure. Some legitimate source news. So... yeah, anything can happen. I mean, that's what we're waiting to see. don't you fucking watch out? God damn.
Twisty son of a bitch.
Run, 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 run. Oh my god. He was on our ass. Okay, let's do this.
Against two of us. Oh, and that's not her yet. This is made up of monsters. You done one? Hope you stretched.
Yeah. Now if you'd shut up, we'd be good to go.
Good enough. Pay attention. You got this. Stay focused.
Ah, come on.
What the hell are you doing?
Saving your skin.
It'll help. Do something, would you?
I think Code Veronica will get remade eventually. We just got to be a little patient.
There you go.
I don't even know where I'm getting hit from at this point. Oh my god. I literally just can't catch a break. I'm dead. Alright, that was fucking horrible. So, let's try it again. No worries, Bryant. We're always here for you, so I know shit can get crazy, but control what you can, man. This gets her, not me. It's great.
You hurt?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, literally no room for failure. LTRE stream hype thunders with the 20 Canadian. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. And thank you again for backing Resurrection and supporting us over there as well, man. Really appreciate you. Literal backbone of this community, so appreciate it. What is up, man? Good to see you. They're just struggling right now in professional a little bit because we got to do this cabin section. Let's see what we can do. I think Leon does have an Ash Ketchum skin in PC. Wow, I like how now you're just aware where I'm at. Fucking idiot. Already missed Lewis. It's alright, we'll see him soon. Thank you, Gwen, for the £2.
Okay,
Let's go.
no problem.
There we go. Okay, at least that section doesn't really matter too much.
Heard something against the two of us. Oh, and let's not forget, this mob is made up of monsters. Hope you stretched.
Yeah. Now if you'd shut up, we'd be good to go.
I did not, cowboy.
I think it does matter how many Ganados you kill, so it progresses, so we do have to just kill as quick as we can, basically. Oh, fuck off.
Sure thing.
Pay attention! You got this!
Present for you.
I wish Luis would start fucking kicking fools.
Out of the way.
Of course, as soon as I fucking turn around, man. So give me some fucking ammo, my guy.
How thoughtful. Reload's good. You're serious. Here you go. Not bad, right?
All right, now they're going upstairs.
You can thank me. Bingo!
Thanks.
That one's free.
Thanks.
Gotta kick the ladders down. There's my fucking knife. Nice. See that? Now, there you go. Now you're meleeing, Luis.
Let's see you climb this.
Oh, he's getting fucking triple whammy here. Alright, here comes the fucking dickhead of the hour.
We've got a big one on our hands.
Little busy at the moment.
So much for service to S.T.A.R.S, huh? I guess bullet was just as well. You know what to do.
Guys up, Luis.
Here you go.
Fuck! God fucking damn it. That's it. Fuck! Ah, that was so good too. Fucked it up. God damn it. She just threw another fucking grenade. Sorry, James. How many deaths so far? Honestly, lost count. Maybe like 10, 11, including Ashley kills. What's harder, the OG or this one? I don't know. As far as the cabin section, I think both of them are actually pretty difficult, but I like this one because you can get the boards. So if anything, I think this one's a little bit easier, believe it or not. Wow. Zero room for error. Zero. Everything is Leon's fault, says Gwen. Leon sucks. Let's go, Leon. Leon sucks. Let's go, Leon. Leon sucks. I actually might just fucking run straight on. Because even if she gets grabbed, this cutscene will happen. Nope, don't care. Doesn't matter. Because the cutscene's about to happen. Wow, it literally auto kills you if she's grabbed. Fuck that, man. You just gotta stay behind me, Ashley. You just have to stay behind me. I can't waste any ammo on these fucks. I can't. I barely have enough ammo to get through the cabin section. I can't deal with this right now. Carrying Ashley would be a great option to have in this game. Or, you know, holding hands or something. Fucking Christ.
You hurt?
So much for invincibility frames. Because we have to reload. Find something new with this game every day. We'll just sit here all day and just save Ashley all day and waste time and just keep saving Ashley all day and waste time and just keep wasting time. Play fucking Ring Around the Rosie with this fuck. Not fast enough, fucko.
Hordes of them against two of us. Oh, and let's not forget. This mob is made up of monsters. Done warming up? Okay, stretch.
Yeah. Now if you'd shut up, we'd be good to go.
Ready now.
Come on, Luis.
Leon, this one's on me. You know what to do.
Wow, didn't shoot him off fast enough. Just getting pummeled, dude. I literally can't even fucking breathe.
Present for you.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
All right, this one's good.
Let's go upstairs. Come on.
Next.
There goes all my fucking health.
I've been waiting, hero boy.
Way's closed.
Alright, here comes Big Boy.
Look, we've got a big one on our hands.
Little busy at the moment.
Hey, our guests would think we're rude. So much for service to S.T.A.R., huh? But I guess bullets were just as well. What the hell are you doing?
Oh. Get the fuck out of the corner.
Look away.
Yeah, you like that, you little piece of shit.
Let's see you climb this.
Stab him.
Out of the way.
Wow.
This way, hurry!
Somehow, the last fucking second. Holy shit. My hands are sweating. Fuck me, chat room. Holy shit. That was intense. But we did it. Emo Ashley, how's that possible? Thank you, chat room. Thank you. All right. I think that's a good place to stop, at least for tonight. I didn't want to go too long. We could go further, but want to pace myself a little bit coming back to this stuff. But, dude, you guys have been awesome. This has been such a fucking cool stream. To bring back RE4 Remake on the channel, it's like a breath of fresh air. So, yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow, guys. So, I will be back tomorrow, probably around like 4 Eastern Standard Time. And, yeah. Seriously, this has been fucking awesome. You guys have been really turning up for this RE9 stuff. Really appreciate it. This is the time to grow the channel. This is the time to let it be known, get the word out, share it with your friends, let everyone know that LTRE is where you got to be for this RE coverage. I got to shout out all the donations. Matthew Webster, Joseph, Matt Clyburn's been a member for 24 months and gifted a member to RWK. Matthew Webster with a 5. Another 5. Joseph with a £2. Matthew Webster with another £2. Nico with a £2. Matthew Webster with another 2. Matthew with another 5. Ryan Respect with a 5. Gonzu with a 5. Matthew Webster with a 2. Ryan Fain with a 2. Gonzu with a 5. Thunders with a 20. Gwen with 4 altogether. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. This has been fun. It's been a lot of cursing at Ashley, which I expected. But yeah, just check out the last video we put up talking about like the scrapped version of RE9. And yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow with another live stream, kicking off the month fresh with a new start. So thank you guys. Much love. Thank you again for all the support. Thank you for just donating as well with Resurrection. Really appreciate that. Again, you could still grab perks if you'd like. Even though the campaign's over, you can still grab yourself some stuff. So definitely do that if you would like. It's not necessary at this point because we hit the goal, but if you want your hands on some exclusive stuff, you can still do that right at the link down below on the Indiegogo link. Other than that, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good night.